like my second coffee of the day by 9 o'clock in the morning. I should really probably try and cut down on caffeine, but today is just not that day. So good morning guys, today is a really exciting day. It's probably one of my favourite of the month. It is payday. So it is Thursday 25th of, what month is it? April. So I'm working from home today. I've just dropped Ivy off at nursery. My like money admin, life admin task of the day, because it's payday, is to sit down and budget for the month ahead. So that is what I'm going to be doing in my lunch break. I'm probably going to get away from my desk a little bit, sit up in my room and just get my monthly budget and spreadsheet out and go through the entire process, go over literally every bill that I have, how I split my income, what I do with it all. And yeah, I hope you find it interesting. Stay tuned if you would like to see the total amount that I am budgeting for this month and how I will do it. If you didn't see my other video on budgeting for our holiday in May, we have a holiday at the end of May, and basically that brings my total outgoings for the month up to £3,266. Just for a little bit of context, I'm a full-time working parent. I have a 2-year-old in full-time childcare, and we have like a mortgage to pay. We have obviously childcare to then pay. I also do zero-based budgeting. So what zero-based budgeting is basically allotting like a purpose to every bit of money that I have. So I will sort out well, I'll go through it in the video so you can see. I use just a really simple spreadsheet that I made myself, that I have available in the link in my description, and honestly it just has been a lifesaver for me. So starting off as I always do, I'm going to see what is left in my current account on payday, and basically also see what my credit card balance is and make a payment to pay off that credit card balance in full today. So I have £446 left in my current account, and I have £310 on my credit card, which is actually quite high for me. I will use the remainder in my current account to pay off that credit card in full, and then from that what I end up having left is £136. Now part of that £136 I'm going to use as a payday treat. So I actually have started doing this for the past couple of months, and instead of getting myself a payday treat or buying anything new for myself as like just a thing that I want when the income comes in on payday and using some of that income, I basically use it on any spending money that I have left unspent at the end of the month when I reach payday. And that has been such an amazing money habit for me, because basically it's like kept me going with a bit of like delayed gratification. Well, once I get started on spending on payday with like the mentality of like, oh, we've just been paid loads of money there, like I can get into a bit of a like treat myself mentality where the spending kind of kicks off into this cycle of spending. So I've found like making sure that I have something left over if I want a payday treat, and if I want something left over out of my little like pocket money to myself every month, then that's what I use. So I'll do £50 for like a payday treat, and that will leave me £86 to spare from money left unspent in this past month. I think I'll decide what I want to do with that, because I do zero-based budgeting, so I will give that like a purpose. I'm thinking I will use that to like overpay on my Invisalign this month, and I'll like come to that in a minute, but I'll use it for something, I just don't know exactly what yet. Okay, so that is sorting out like any money that's remaining in my current account and stuff, and figuring out where it goes and paying off the credit card. That's that done. So next up, I'm now going to look into exactly what my direct debits are this month, like what my bills are and stuff, and just basically give you an overview of all of that so you can see what the bulk of my outgoings is going on. As every month, this is the same. I have mortgage at £750, bills at £150, council tax at £113, my phone bill is £20 a month, childcare is £868, my car is £182, car insurance is £48, and my Invisalign is £130. Along with that, this month I have £535 that I've allotted to holiday spending. So that is both in prep for the holiday and also spending while there. So like we're going away for like a friend's wedding, so it's to like get a wedding guest dress, get my nails done if I want, get my hair done if I want. I've basically broken that all down to make sure that I have it available if I want it. If I don't end up spending it, amazing, I'll have more in that saving pot. The way that I've been able to like prepare for that outgoing to happen this month, and this is the first time that this has actually worked and happened in ever for me, and that has been by having a saving pot. So I think I was putting something like £30 a month away in a saving pot for this holiday. I now have like £200 in a saving pot, and then I also started to use Plum, and that was doing automated savings, and I have like 250 in the Plum account. Time it comes to the end of May, I should have like £459 in that Plum account. So basically all of that money for the holiday, that £535, doesn't have to come from my disposable income this month. That is just such a relief. Like, anytime I've ever done anything like this in the past, to Christmas, birthdays, holidays, it always had to like stretch my disposable income within the month, and honestly that's how I ended up using a credit card and then not being able to pay it off and stuff. So that basically kind of like encompasses most of my spending and stuff for the month. So that is basically £250 while on holiday, so like that's kind of like my spending while away. £40 for nails, £35 for eyebrows, £40 for hair, £30 for dresses because I'm going to rent some, £50 for clothes in prep for going, because I'm basically just going to use most of my clothes that I already own, and then £100 to just like give towards anything else that might creep into it, like taxi, plane food, stuff like that. That is basically all of the bills, all of the outgoings, and then the holiday money. So my outgoings are coming out from my income this month from my full-time job, and then the holiday money is coming out of two different saving pots. One, a saving pot that I've had, and another one within Plum. And that is basically all of the spending that is going to come out, or most likely some of the holiday spending might not come out, but most likely going to come out this month. What I have left with is the remainder to think of what I want to do with the couple of £100 that I basically have left. And I could not think of what I want to do with that money and just like let it be, but because I have that zero-based budgeting approach, I like to kind of just think of what I could do in little bits towards the initiatives that I have. So I'm currently saving up for Christmas next year by putting like £20 a month away for that, so I will do that. I also am saving up for some house decor, and I put £40 a month away into a little saving pot there, so I'll also do that. So that takes £60 away. Basically me using some of that disposable income to save. The next thing that I'm going to do is, I think I will put that £86 that I have left in my current account as an overpayment on my Invisalign to try and pay that off faster. That's another initiative I have to kind of like pay off that loan that bit quicker. I know this may seem daft to some people, but I'm just starting to invest in very little amounts, like what is comfortable for me. So I'm going to put £50 into investment this month. I've got 150 currently there, and I'm just going to add 50 this month just to keep, again, that like initiative with my money going. I'm going to put £50 into my Trading 212 account. I have a link below if you would like to set up Trading 212 through my link. And then lastly, I will put £100 into a high interest savings account that I have. I use the Barclays rainy day saver, I think it is, and I'll pop £100 into that as well just to help rebuild that. So that kind of like ticks off a few of the initiatives that I currently have for my money. So it's like Christmas saving, house decor saving, overpaying on a loan that I have, putting some into a high interest savings account, and then investing some as well. So yeah, that is literally everything. I can't believe how much of a difference it feels to have saving pots there for this holiday. Like, this is exactly why I wanted to budget in this way, and why I wanted to like have these saving initiatives, is because now May has came around the corner and it feels so much better. If you have literally any questions at all, as you can probably tell, I'm quite an open book when it comes to money. Literally any questions at all, please do ask in the comments below. I have a few more like exciting things coming up when it comes to my personal finance and things that I really want to achieve. So if you would like to follow along, that would mean the absolute world, and I will see you in the next video.